This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine.
Welcome to the YCA Mansion, our weekly YouTube program presented by the Brenham Church of Christ Youth and Children's Ministry. We are so glad that you have chosen to tune in today. For those of you who aren't kids or teenagers, we hope that you will also join us for our live Zoom Bible classes on Sundays at 11 and Wednesdays at 6. We encourage our viewers of all ages to check out our weekly newsletter called the YCA Gazette, distributed by email on Wednesdays and included inside the church bulletin on Sundays. Please remember to click the share button and to share the lantern with your kids, grandkids, and friends. Also, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers by subscribing to our channel. Now, enjoy the program, and remember, let your light shine.
Off the ground and shout, shout. I will stomp my feet and I will clap my hands and shout, shout. I will run around, I'll jump off the ground and shout, shout. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And I will stomp my feet.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be starting our series on Genesis 1 through 25 game stations. This means that every week we're going to be learning more about Genesis 1 through 25, and you're going to have the choice of 4 different games to play for each chapter of Genesis 1 through 25. Those 4 options are Beekeeper, Triviatron, Build Your Knowledge, and Shakalaka. Alrighty guys, so listen up. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to win these games on Genesis 1. Number 1, Moses wrote the book of Genesis. Number 2, Genesis means origin, source, or beginning. Number 3, in 6 days God created the world. Number 4, the Spirit of God hovered over the face of the waters when God created the world. Number 5, on the first day of creation God created light. Alrighty guys, number 6, on the second day of creation, God created the clouds and the sky. Alrighty guys, number 7, what divided the upper from the under waters was the firmament. Number 8, God called the firmament heaven. Number 9, on the third day, God created land, plants, and trees. Number 10, God called dry land earth. Number 11, God called the waters that were gathered together the seas. Number 12, on the fourth day, God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. Number 13, the lights in the firmament divided day and night. Number 14, on the fifth day, God created birds and fish. Number 15, on the sixth day, God created animals and man. Number 16, the word us in Genesis means the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Number 17, man was created in God's image. Number 18, man was to have dominion over the earth. And number 19, God described what he created as good. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis. See you later! Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 2. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to win these games. Number 1, on the seventh day, God rested. Number 2, on the seventh day, God sanctified it. Number 3, the word sanctify means to set apart. Number 4, it did not rain whenever God created the world. Number 5, the earth was watered by a mist that came up from the earth. Number 6, God created the first man out of the dust of the ground. Number 7, the first man's name was Adam. Number 8, the first man and woman lived in the Garden of Eden. Number 9, what was described in the garden as pleasant for looking and good for food were the trees. Number 10, the 4 rivers that formed from the garden were Pishon, Gihon, Hiddekel, and Euphrates. Number 11, the precious metal that was found in the land of Havilah was gold. Number 12, the name of the river that went around the whole land of Cush was the Gihon. Number 13, the river that went to the east to Assyria was the Hiddekel. Number 14, Adam was put in the garden to tend and to keep it. Number 15, the tree that Adam and Eve were not to eat of was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Number 16, what would happen if they ate of that tree is that they would die. Number 17, God said it is not good that man should be alone. Number 18, it was Adam who named all of the animals. Number 19, God created the first woman out of Adam's rib. Number 20, Adam said that the first woman shall be called woman because she was taken out of man. Number 21, a man is to leave his father and his mother whenever he marries. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis. See you later!
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Songs, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, and then Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Job, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Rebecca, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. Bye. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to another Game Station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 3. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Satan appeared to Eve as a snake or a serpent. Number 2, Satan differed from all the animals of the field because he was more cunning. Number 3, Satan said to Eve, "You will not surely die." Number 4, Satan told Adam and Eve that they would become like God, knowing good and evil, if they eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Number 5, whenever Eve was looking at the forbidden tree, she thought that it was good for making one wise, it was pleasurable to eat, and it was pleasant to the sight. Number 6, man and woman immediately realized that they were naked after they ate of the tree of the forbidden fruit. Number 7, Adam and Eve sewed together fig leaves to make clothes for them. Number 8, in the cool of the day is when they heard God walking in the garden. Number 9, after Adam and Eve had eaten of the forbidden fruit, they hid from God whenever he came walking in the garden. Number 10, the first question that God asked to Adam was, "Where are you?" Number 11, Adam told God that he was afraid because he was naked. Number 12, Adam blamed Eve for eating of the forbidden fruit. Number 13, Eve blamed Satan for eating of the forbidden fruit. Number 14, God told the serpent that he would be eating dust for all the days of his life. Number 15, God said concerning the woman's seed that he will bruise Satan's head and Satan will bruise his heel. Number 16, the woman's seed mentioned in this verse is Jesus Christ. Number 17, the punishment for eating of the forbidden fruit for women was to have pain during childbirth. Number 18, the curse for man for eating of the forbidden fruit was that the ground would be cursed and that he would have to work for it to get food the rest of his life. Number 19, the final punishment for eating of the forbidden fruit was that man would die and return to the ground. Number 20, the name of the first woman was Eve, and this means mother of all living. Number 21, God made clothes for Adam and Eve out of animal skins. Number 22, it was the Lord God who said, "They have become like us, knowing of good and of evil." Number 23, it was a cherubim with a flaming sword that guarded the garden after Adam and Eve were kicked out. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 4. Make sure you pay attention because I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, the first baby ever born was named Cain. Number 2, the 3 sons that were born from Eve and Adam were Cain, Abel, and Seth. Number 3, Abel was a shepherd for a living. Number 4, Cain was a farmer for a living. Number 5, Cain brought fruit of the ground as an offering to God. Number 6, Abel brought the firstborn of his flock and their fat to God as an offering. Number 7, it was Abel's offering that God respected. Number 8, Cain's reaction to God's rejection was anger. Number 9, before Cain and Abel's terrible confrontation, they were just talking. Number 10, whenever Cain killed Abel, he became the first murderer. Number 11, it was Cain who said to God, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Number 12, God told Cain that he would be a fugitive and vagabond for the rest of his life because of his murder. Number 13, Cain's response to this was, "My punishment is greater than I can bear." Number 14, it says that there would be 7 times the vengeance taken on anybody who would kill Cain. Number 15, God put a mark on Cain to prevent others from killing him. Number 16, after killing his brother, Cain went to go live in Nod. Number 17, it was said that Cain was the first person to build a city in the Bible. Number 17, the name of that first city was called Enoch. Number 19, Lamech had 2 wives named Ada and Zillah. Number 20, the name of Jabal was the father of those who lived in tents and had livestock. Number 21, the name of those who play harp and flute is Jubal. Number 22, Tubal-Cain was the instructor of all metalworkers in bronze and iron. Number 23, Lamech bragged about killing a man who wounded him. Number 24, Lamech said that he would be avenged 77 times for those who would kill him. Number 25, in the time of Seth and his son Enosh, men began to call on the name of the Lord. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
My favorite memory of Bible Bowl was when I won my 4th place trophy. I thought it was really cool because, I was in the highest age group at the time, going against people who, have been doing that for like years, and it meant a lot to me that I got even that high because I studied really hard and focused and tried to learn it, and I did it for the church and for Preston and my, fellow youth members. So it was really cool.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 5. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, in the likeness of God, man was created. Number 2, God began to call all the people as he made them, mankind. Number 3, Adam lived 930 years. Number 4, Seth lived 912 years. Number 5, Enosh lived 905 years. Number 6, Cain lived 910 years. Number 7, Mahalalel lived 895 years. Number 8, Jared lived 862 years. Number 9, Enoch lived on the earth 365 years. Number 9, Methuselah lived 969 years. Number 10, Lamech lived 777 years. Number 12, it was Enoch who walked with God and never died because he was taken up by God. Number 13, it was Methuselah who lived the longest number of years. Number 14, the father of Noah was Lamech. Number 15, the name of Noah means rest. Number 16, Noah was 500 years old whenever he had children. Number 17, Noah had 3 sons named Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome to another Game Station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 6. So make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, the daughters of men are described as beautiful. Number 2, the time limit given for man was 120 years. Number 3, some men were described as giants. Number 4, the Lord saw that the intents of the thoughts of the heart were continually evil in some men. Number 5, in Genesis 6 it says that God was sorry that he made man. Number 6, because of man's wickedness, the Lord said that he would destroy all men, beasts, and birds. Number 7, the 4 good things that were said about Noah in Genesis was that he was perfect in his generations, he walked with God, he found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he was a just man. Number 8, it is said that the earth was filled with violence in the days of Noah. Number 9, it was Noah himself who was instructed to build the ark. Number 10, the ark was made of gopher wood. Number 11, the ark was covered with pitch to make it watertight. Number 12, the ark was 300 cubits long. Number 13, the ark was 50 cubits wide. Number 14, the ark was 30 cubits tall. Number 15, there was 1 door and 1 window in the ark. Number 16, the ark had 3 decks on it. Number 17, when the flood came, everything that was on the earth, except for that was in the ark, died. Number 18, God promised to establish his covenant with Noah. Number 19, the animals that came into the ark came to Noah so that he could bring them in. And number 20, according to all that Noah had been commanded from God, he did. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Emma, what do you like most about Bible Bowl?
Probably the practice games, like how to be a millionaire and Jeopardy and stuff like that.
Out of the house of slavery, yeah, no one's best for you. Together in your mother's womb. Hear my words now. Be wise to follow them. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall make yourself a cause of damage. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal, you shall not lie, you shall not commit your neighbor's wife. These are all the 10 commandments to live by. We're gonna keep all these laws you never said.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Game Station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 7. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, God described Noah and his family as they went into the ark as righteous. Number 2, it was 7 of each clean bird and animal that went into the ark. Number 3, it was 2 of every unclean animal and bird that went into the ark. Number 4, it took Noah and his family 7 days to enter the ark after they were told about the animals. Number 5, while Noah and his family were on the ark, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Number 6, Noah was 600 years old whenever the flood came. Number 7, it was 8 total people that boarded the ark. Number 8, whenever the floodwaters came, it says the fountains of the ocean were broken up and that the windows of the heavens were opened up. Number 9, it was the Lord who shut the door on the ark. Number 10, the entire earth was covered by 15 cubits. Number 11, it says that all who had the nostrils of life on the dry earth died during the flood. Number 12, the waters were over the earth for a total of 21 weeks and 3 days. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to learn about Genesis 8. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, it was a wind that God used to pass over the waters to make the waters subside. Number 2, the ark rested on the mountain of Ararat. Number 3, it was first a raven that Noah sent out of the ark. Number 4, the second bird that Noah sent out of the ark was a dove. Number 5, the first dove that Noah sent out returned to him. Number 6, Noah waited 1 week to send out the dove a second time. Number 7, the second time that the dove came back, it brought Noah back an olive branch. Number 8, the third time he sent out the dove never returned. Number 9, God told Noah and the animals on the ark to be fruitful and multiply in the earth. Number 10, after Noah exited the ark, he built an altar to the Lord. Number 11, Noah gave offerings to God of every clean animal and every clean bird. Number 12, regarding Noah's sacrifices, it was called a soothing aroma to God. Number 13, God said that he would never curse the ground for man's sake. Number 14, God said that day and night, that summer and winter, that cold and heat, and that seed time and harvest would never cease as long as man are on the earth. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, we're learning about sons of Jacob, and I'm gonna do the song. Jacob lived to Canaan, there he had two sons, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Zebulun, Issachar, and Asher, and Naphtali and Dan, Joseph, Kevin, Ben, John, and Man. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 9. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, the animals had fear and dread towards man after the flood. Number 2, men and women were permitted to eat all animals after the flood. Number 3, they were not permitted to eat any flesh with blood in it. Number 4, the punishment that is called for every murder is called reckoning. Number 5, according to this part of Genesis, that a murderer would be punished by being executed. Number 6, whenever God spoke about his covenant, he spoke to Noah and his sons. Number 7, God's covenant to never destroy the earth again was given to every living creature. Number 8, God set the rainbow in the sky as a sign of the covenant that he would never flood the earth again. Number 9, the word covenant means a legally binding obligation. Number 10, the son of Noah that was the father of Canaan was named Ham. Number 11, Noah planted a vineyard after exiting the ark. Number 12, Noah's relative Canaan was cursed for sinning against him. Number 13, it was Shem and Japheth that laid the garment on Noah. Number 14, Noah was 950 years old whenever he died. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 10. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, the coastland people came from Noah's son Japheth. Number 2, Nimrod was the mighty hunter. Number 3, the descendants of Ham built Nineveh. Number 4, the one who actually built Nineveh that was Ham's descendant was named Nimrod. Number 5, the principal city of the Hamites was called Calah. Number 6, the descendants of Ham were where the Philistines came from. Number 7, it was the descendants of Ham that Sodom and Gomorrah were filled with. Number 8, in the days of Peleg, the earth was described as being divided. Number 9, the Jewish and Arab people were said to have come from Shem. Number 10, the other place in the Old Testament where you can find the genealogy of Noah is in 1 Chronicles 1. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Katie, what do you like most about Bible Bowl?
I like spending time with all the people that go to Bible Bowl and getting to know people better at Bible Bowl.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Game Station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 11. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, immediately after flood, only one language was spoken. Number 2, the tower that men tried to build to heaven was called the Tower of Babel. Number 3, the tower was built in the land of Shinar. Number 4, the tower was made of bricks and asphalt. Number 5, the people wanted to build a tower and a city. Number 6, the people wanted to build a tower that would top the heavens. Number 7, the people wanted to build this to keep from being scattered and to make a name for themselves. Number 8, it says in Scripture that God said, "Come, let us go down and confuse their language." Number 9, God confused their languages and scattered them among the earth. Number 10, the meaning of the word Babel is confusion. Number 11, the result of the scattering of the people was that they stopped building that city. Number 12, after the story of Babel is told, the lineage of Shem is told in Genesis. Number 13, the 3 sons of Terah were Haran, Abram, and Nahor. Number 14, Lot was the nephew of Abram. Number 15, the native land of Abram was Ur of the Chaldeans. Number 16, Abram's wife's name was Sarai. Number 17, the wife of Nahor was named Milcah. Number 18, Abram's wife was barren and had no children at this time. Number 19, Terah took much of his family to Haran, and that is where he actually died. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Game Station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 12. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, one of the promises that God made to Abram was that he would be a blessing to all peoples, and this was fulfilled through the Messiah, Jesus Christ. Number 2, God called Abram whenever he was 75, and that is when he left Haran. Number 3, the people that they acquired were probably slaves. Number 4, the terebinth tree of Moreh is the one that's mentioned in Genesis 12:6. Number 5, the meaning of the word Moreh is one who teaches. Number 6, Abram built an altar to the Lord in Shechem. Number 7, Abram went to Egypt whenever there was a famine in the land. Number 8, Abram feared that the Egyptians would kill him because his wife Sarai was beautiful. Because of this, Abram told Pharaoh that Sarai was not his wife but his sister. Number 10, it was the princes of Egypt that commended Sarai to Pharaoh. Number 11, Pharaoh gave Abram sheep, oxen, male donkeys, and other livestock for Sarai. Number 12, because of Sarai, the Lord plagued the Pharaoh's house. Number 13, because of this, Pharaoh sent Abram, his wife, and all that he had away from Egypt. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Acts and letters to the Romans. 1st and 2nd Corinthians. Galatians and Ephesians. Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus and Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd and 3rd John, Judah, Revelation.
Hey guys, welcome to another Game Station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 13. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Abram was rich in silver, livestock, and gold. Number 2, the separation of Abram and Lot took place between Bethel and Ai. Number 3, the land was unable to support Abram and Lot because their possessions were both great. Number 4, the problem between Abram and Lot's herdsmen is that there was strife between them. Number 5, it was Lot who got to choose the way to go, not Abram. Number 16, the plain of Jordan was appealing because it was well watered. Number 7, what happened later to change the favorable view of the plain of Jordan was that Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed. Number 8, Abram lived after separating from Lot in the land of Canaan. 9, it is written about the men of Sodom after Abram and Lot separated, is that they were evil and wicked in every way. Number 10, the Lord compared Abram's descendants to the dust of the earth. Number 11, the terebinth trees of Mamre were located in Hebron. Number 12, it seemed that Abram built everywhere that he stayed an altar to the Lord. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 14. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, the Valley of Siddim is located in the Salt Sea. Number 2, the Valley of Siddim was full of asphalt pits. Number 3, the commander of the men that took Lot's name was Chedorlaomer. Number 4, whenever Lot was taken captive, he lived in Sodom. Number 5, at the time that Lot was taken away, Abram lived near the terebinth trees of Mamre. Number 6, Abram took 318 servants to go rescue Lot. Number 7, Abram was successful in rescuing Lot and all of his possessions. Number 8, the Valley of Shaveh was also called the King's Valley. Number 9, the king of Salem's name was Melchizedek. Number 10, the king of Salem brought Abram bread and wine after he had rescued Lot. Number 11, Melchizedek was also known as priest of God Most High. Number 12, after being blessed by a priest, Abram gave a tithe, or 1/10 of his belongings. Number 13, Salem is a short version of Jerusalem. Number 14, the priest Melchizedek is also mentioned in length in the book of Hebrews in the New Testament. Number 15, the name Melchizedek means king of righteousness. Number 16, Abram kept nothing for himself after he had rescued Lot. Number 17, Abram asked the king of Salem to get Eshcol, Mamre, and Aner part of the goods. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey Addie, today we're learning about following Jesus. Can you tell us about Jesus' 12 friends that were called apostles?
Jesus called them one by one. Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Next came Philip, Thomas too. Matthew and Bartholomew. James, the one who called the less. Simon, also Thaddeus. Which was the apostle Judas made. Jesus was by him betrayed. Yes, Jesus called them. Yes, Jesus called them. Yes, Jesus called them. And they all followed him. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 15. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. For 1, the Lord said to Abram, I am your shield, your exceedingly great reward. Number 2, the Lord said this in a vision to Abraham. Number 3, before Abram had a son, his heir was Eliezer of Damascus. Number 4, God used a metaphor of the stars to compare the number of descendants that Abram would have. Number 5, it says in this verse in Genesis that Abraham believed the Lord and he counted it to him as righteousness. Number 6, Abram is from Ur of the Chaldeans. Number 7, the animals that were brought to seal the covenant between Abram and God were a female goat, a heifer, a turtle dove, a pigeon, and a ram. Number 8, one of the 5 animals that was not there was a camel. Number 9, Abram had to drive away vultures from the carcasses from the sacrifice. Number 10, it is said that Abram fell into a deep sleep as the sun went down. Number 11, during this deep sleep, it is said that a horror and great darkness came over Abram. Number 12, God said that Abram's descendants would be slaves for 400 years. Number 13, God said that in Egypt, Abram's descendants would be strangers in a land that is not theirs. Number 14, it said when his people were finally freed, they would come out with great possessions. 15. It is said that a smoking oven and a burning torch went between the two animals that Abram used for the covenant between him and God. Number 16. The Euphrates was known as the Great River. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 16. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Sarai's Egyptian maidservant's name was Hagar. Number 2, Abram went to Hagar to have a child after he couldn't with Sarai. Number 3, Abram was 86 years old when he had a son with Hagar. Number 4, after Hagar had a baby, she despised Sarai because she couldn't have one. Number 5, because of this, Sarai dealt harshly with Hagar, and therefore she fled. Number 6, it was an angel of the Lord that found Hagar in the wilderness after she had fled. Number 7, this angel found Hagar by a spring of water. Number 8, it was the angel of the Lord that told Hagar to return to Sarai. Number 9, the name of Abram and Hagar's son was Ishmael. Number 10, the name Ishmael means God hears. Number 11, it is said that Hagar's son would be a wild man. Number 12, the place Beer Lahai Roi was a place where God spoke to Hagar by the well. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hello everybody, and today we're learning about the Beatitudes, and that is in Matthew chapter 5, verse 3 through 10, if you want to find in the Bible. So let's get started. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. And blessed are those who persecute for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 17. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Abram is described as falling on his face whenever he talks to God. Number 2, Abram was also called the father of many nations. Number 3, Abram's name was changed to Abraham. Number 4, God called the promise between Abraham and his descendants as a covenant. Number 5, the Lord promised to Abraham the land of Canaan. 6, the Lord told Abraham that every male child shall be circumcised. Number 7, a child was said to be circumcised when they were 8 days old. Number 8, Abraham did own slaves. Number 9, Sarai's name was also changed, and her new name is now Sarah. Number 10, the name Sarah means princess. Number 11, whenever God told Abraham that he would have a son, it says that he fell on his face, he laughed, and he questioned God. Number 12, Abraham would be 100 years old whenever he and Sarah would have a child. Number 13, Sarah would be 90 whenever they had this child. Number 14, the name of this child according to God was to be Isaac. Number 15, it is said that 12 princes shall come from Ishmael. Number 16, Ishmael was 13 years old whenever he was circumcised. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 18. So make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, it is said the Lord appeared to Abraham during the heat of the day. Number 2, it is said that by the terebinth trees of Mamre are where the Lord met Abraham. Number 3, when Abraham was sitting by his tent, it is said that he saw 3 men. Number 4, whenever he saw these men, it is said that he went and bowed down to them. 5, Abraham referred to himself as a servant whenever he was talking to them. Number 6, Abraham went and told Sarah to make cakes for the 3 visitors. 7, the 4 items that were brought out to the men to eat were cakes, butter, milk, and a calf. Number 8, whenever Sarah was told that she would have a son, it is said that she laughed within herself. Number 9, the Lord himself said, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Number 10, it is then that Sarah denied that she laughed, and she did this because she was afraid. Number 11, after meeting with Abraham and Sarai, these 3 men went to Sodom. Number 12, Abraham was the one who said, "Would you also destroy the righteous with the wicked?" to God. Number 13, in Abraham's conversation with God about how many righteous people would have to be in the city for him not to destroy it, the first number he gave was 50. Number 14, in this same conversation, the final number that Abraham gave to God was 10. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
The steps of salvation are hear, believe, repent, confess, be baptized, and be faithful.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Game Station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 19. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, whenever the angels arrived at the city of Sodom, they found Lot sitting at the gate. Number 2, Lot invited the angels to stay in his home. Number 3, the original place that they wanted to stay was in the city square. Number 4, the place they ended up staying was indeed in Lot's home. Number 5, whenever the men of Sodom asked Lot to send out the angels that had just come in, Lot offered his 2 daughters instead. Number 6, they didn't want the 2 daughters, so they tried to break down Lot's door. Number 7, because of this, the angels that were in Lot's house struck the men that were outside blind. Number 8, whenever Lot told his son-in-laws about the destruction of Sodom that was going to happen, they didn't believe him. They thought he was joking. Number 9, it was the men or the angels that helped Lot and his family come out of the city, even though they didn't believe that it was going to be destroyed. Number 10, it was Lot and his wife and his 2 daughters that left Sodom. Number 11, Lot was told to run to the mountains with his family. 12, it is said that Lot and his family were to not look back and not stay anywhere in the plain as they were leaving Sodom. 13, the city that Lot and his family fled to was called Zoar. Number 14, God rained down fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah. Number 15, the cities that were destroyed by this fire were Sodom and Gomorrah. 16, what was destroyed in this destruction were the cities, all the inhabitants, all the plains, and all of the ground. Number 17, Lot's wife was turned into a pillar of salt because she looked back. Number 18, whenever Abraham looked at Sodom and Gomorrah, he saw smoke that was like that of a furnace. 19, God remembered Abraham whenever he saved Lot from Sodom and Gomorrah. Number 20, after leaving Zoar, Lot lived in a cave. Number 21, the first grandchild of Lot's name was Moab. Number 22, the name of the second child was Ben-Ami. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Game Station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 20. So make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, Abraham went to stay in Gerar. Number 2, Abraham told the king of Gerar about his wife, Sarah, that she was his sister. Number 3, it was Abimelech, king of Gerar, that took Sarah away from Abraham. Number 4, Abimelech found out about the true relationship between Abraham and Sarah through a dream that God told him. Number 5, the phrase, "In the integrity of my heart and in the innocence of my hands I have done this," was said by Abimelech. Number 6, integrity means moral soundness and decency. Number 7, the one who kept the king from touching Sarah was God. Number 8, in this chapter, God called Abraham a prophet. Number 9, the reason why Abraham lied to the king saying that Sarah was his sister was because he was scared and thought that he would kill him. Number 10, Sarah was actually Abraham's sister. It wasn't a lie. Number 11, the relationship between Abraham and Sarah is that they shared the same father, but not the same mother. Number 12, we find out in this chapter that Abraham told Sarah that she would also lie about being his sister from the time that they left his father's house. Number 13, the king gave Sarah back to Abraham and also gave him land, 1,000 pieces of silver, sheep, oxen, and male and female servants. Number 14, the punishment that God had put on the king of Gerar and his servants and all of those in his house was that they could not have children while Sarah was there. Number 15, this curse was lifted whenever Abraham prayed to God and God healed all of them. Number 16, there is no record of the amount of time that Sarah stayed with the king of Gerar. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hi, I'm going to say the 7 I am statements from John in the New Testament. I am the bread of the life. I am the light of the world. I am the door. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way and the truth and the life. I am the vine.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 21. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, the name of Abraham and Sarah's son was Isaac. Number 2, the name Isaac means laughter. Number 3, Isaac was 8 days old whenever Abraham circumcised him. 4, Abraham was 100 years old whenever Isaac was born. Number 5, Sarah saw Hagar scoffing at the feast for Isaac. Number 6, Sarah told Abraham to cast Hagar and her son out. Number 7, God told Abraham to listen to Sarah, but also that through Hagar's son, a great nation would also come. Number 8, God gave Hagar and her son bread in a skin of water whenever they left. Number 9, Hagar and the boy wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba. Number 10, after Hagar left, she placed her son under a shrub to die. Number 11, an angel of the Lord said to Hagar, "What ails you, Hagar?" Number 12, whenever God opened her eyes, she saw a well of water. 13, the skill that Hagar's son acquired in the wilderness was archery. Number 14, Hagar found a wife for her son in Egypt. 15, Hagar and her son lived in the wilderness of Paran growing up. Number 16, the commander of Abimelech's army was Phicol. 17, Abimelech's servants had seized one of Abraham's wells of water, causing Abraham to rebuke him. 18, a covenant is a treaty. 19, Abraham used 7 ewe lambs in his covenant with Abimelech. 20, the name Beersheba means well of the oath. 21, after Abraham's agreement with Abimelech, he planted a tamarisk tree there. Number 22, it is said that Abraham stayed in the land of the Philistines for many days. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis chapter 22. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, it says in the first verse of chapter 22 that God tested Abraham. Number 2, God told Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac in the land of Moriah. Number 3, Abraham took with him 2 young men, a knife, and Isaac to go sacrifice. 4, Abraham saddled a donkey as he went to go to sacrifice his son. Number 5, the journey that they took to go to the land of Moriah took 3 days. Number 6, Abraham told Isaac that they were going to worship God. Number 7, the 3 things that they took with them to go worship was wood, fire, and a knife. Number 8, Isaac asked, "Where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Number 9, Abraham said that God would provide the sacrifice. Number 10, it was an angel of the Lord that stopped Abraham from sacrificing his son. Number 11, because Abraham was willing to sacrifice his son, he knew that Abraham feared God. 12, the animal that Abraham saw in the thicket to sacrifice instead of his son was a ram. 13, the place where he was going to sacrifice Isaac was now named, "The Lord will provide." 14, God said that the descendants of Abraham would be like the stars of the heavens and the sands of the seashore. Number 15, it says that all of the nations would be blessed because Abraham obeyed God. Number 16, Nahor was Milcah's husband. Number 17, Rebekah's grandfather was Nahor. Number 18, Rebekah's father was Bethuel. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey, Weston.
Hey.
Hey, so what do you like about doing the Bible Bowl the last few years?
I've liked swimming in the ocean, which is a really cool experience. I also like competing in the Bible Bowl. And I also like to stay in the rooms that we stay in for the Bible Bowl and Whataburger. We go there every single Bible Bowl. After everything's done and we're heading back, and I also like getting trophies. Whenever I first I knew I would get something better next year, and that's about all.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name is Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 23. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Sarah lived 127 years. Number 2, Sarah died in Hebron. Number 3, it was the sons of Heth that gave Abraham the burial site for Sarah. Number 4, one of the sons of Heth called Abraham a mighty prince. Number 5, Sarah was buried in the cave of Machpelah. Number 6, Ephron was the Hittite that sold the cave to Abraham for Sarah. Number 7, Sarah's burial place cost Abraham 400 shekels of silver. Number 8, Sarah's burial site was in the land of Canaan. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 24. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Abraham said to his oldest servant that he would put his hand under his thigh to make an agreement with him. Number 2, Abraham did not want his oldest servant to take a wife for his son from the land of Canaan. Number 3, he did want his son to have a wife from his family and his homeland. Number 4, it was an angel who went before the servant of Abraham to find the wife for Isaac. 5, the servant took 10 camels with him to go find Rebekah. 6, the servant went to Mesopotamia, specifically the city of Nahor, to find the wife for Isaac. Number 7, the servant called God, O Lord God of my master Abraham, when he prayed at the well. Number 8, Nahor was Abraham's brother. Number 9, it was Rebekah who came out in the morning to draw water. Number 10, it was Abraham's servant that said to Rebekah, please let me drink some of the water from your pitcher. Number 11, not only did Rebekah do this, but she also gave water to the servant's camels. Number 12, the servant gave Rebekah a golden nose ring and 2 silver bracelets. Number 13, the first thing that the servant asked of Rebekah is a place to stay. Number 14, the brother of Rebekah that went out to meet the servant was named Laban. Number 15, it was Abraham's servant who retold the story of how he found Rebekah whenever he was talking to his family. Number 16, whenever the servant found out that Bethuel and their family would allow Rebekah to go back with them, the servant of Abraham bowed down and worshiped the Lord. Number 17, the 3 things that the servant gave to Rebekah were a jewelry of gold and silver and clothing. Number 18, Rebekah did indeed agree to be Isaac's wife. Number 19, it was also Rebekah's maids and Rebekah's nurse that came with her to go with Isaac. Number 20, at this time Isaac was living in Beer Lahai Roi whenever Rebekah was brought to him. Number 21, it is said that Isaac was meditating in a field whenever they brought Rebekah to him. Number 22, Rebekah first covered herself with a veil whenever she met Isaac. Number 23, Sarah never had the chance to meet Rebekah because Sarah had already passed away. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another game station. My name's Dustin, and today we're going to be learning about Genesis 25. Make sure you listen up. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know to win these games. Number 1, Keturah was Abraham's wife after Sarah had died. Number 2, Abraham had 6 children with his new wife. Number 3, Abraham gave all that he had to Isaac. Number 4, Abraham sent away all of the sons of his concubines to the east and kept Isaac where he was. Number 5, Abraham lived a total of 175 years. Number 6, Abraham was buried with Sarah in the cave of Machpelah. Number 7, Sarah was also buried in the cave of Machpelah. Number 8, there were 12 sons born to Ishmael. Number 9, these 12 sons were called princes. Number 10, Ishmael lived a total of 137 years. Number 11, Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah as his wife. Number 12, Rebekah asked the Lord, "If all was well, then why am I this way?" Number 13, at first, Rebekah had 2 children, and they were twins. Number 14, Esau was described at birth as hairy and red. Number 15, the word Esau actually means hairy. Number 16, the name Jacob means supplanter. Number 17, at birth, Jacob took hold of Esau's heel. Number 18, Rebekah and Isaac had been married for 20 years before they had their first children. Number 19, Esau was described as a skillful hunter and a man of the field. Number 20, Jacob was described as a mild man who dwelled in tents. Number 21, Isaac's favorite son was Esau. Number 22, Rebekah's favorite son was Jacob. Number 23, Esau sold his birthright to Jacob. Number 24, Esau was called Edom, which means red. Number 25, Esau received bread, a stew of lentils, and drink for his birthright. Alrighty guys, make sure you click the link below to play Triviatron, Beekeeper, Shakalaka, or Build Your Knowledge for this week's chapter in Genesis.
See you later.
Hey everyone, I'm so happy to hear that all of you are going to Bible Bowl this year. I remember when I went to Bible Bowl, it really helped me grow closer with God, and I hope that it does the same for all of you. If you study really hard and put in the effort, I'm sure all of you will do great.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the
Thank you for supporting the YCA Lantern, our weekly YouTube program presented by the Brenham Church of Christ Youth and Children's Ministry. For those of you who are kids or teenagers, we hope you will also join us for our live Zoom Bible classes on Sundays at 11 and Wednesdays at 6. We encourage our viewers of all ages to check out our weekly newsletter called the YCA Gazette, distributed by email on Wednesdays and included inside the church bulletin on Sundays. Please take a moment to click the share button to share the lantern with your kids, grandkids, and friends. Also, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great week, and remember, let your light shine.